Hello, beautiful people. This is Shaheen, and I'm doing the intuitive forecast for the upcoming week, October 10th. And I have some great information for you, some beautiful messages to help you with the week ahead, to set your intentions, to look at the flow of energy, and really link into your own personal magic, which I love. I'm always about everyone thriving and really living a very magical life. And it's something that we can all do. It's learning to really move with your own flow, your own tides, and your own intentions. And when we do a reading, when we look at that energetic kind of makeup, that energetic story, we get a really strong feeling for what works and what doesn't. Before I do that, I want to make another offer for everyone to go and watch the video about the Aura Elixir and leave a comment to join the competition. I'm going to extend it another week because there haven't been a ton of comments, and I would really love for everyone to have a great opportunity to get this. It's free. So if you think that you want to have a little magic in your life and do some spiritual cleansing and experience the Aura Elixir, go over to the video. It'll be below this video. There'll be a link for it about how to use the Aura Elixir and some other things about spiritual cleansing. And watch the video and just leave a comment and follow those directions. And then next week I will pick someone to be the winner, whether there's just a few people or not. So if you want a little bottle of magic, it's there for you. The other thing I want to invite you to do is, if you have any questions about the spirit world, about the other side, about ghosts, about visitations from spirits from the other side, I would love to hear them. I am doing a class in October, the end of October, on the 29th at the public library in Ripley, Ohio. And that will be about the spirit world and how to communicate with people who've passed on, how to make connections, and how to also hear, interpret, listen, and understand them. It's something that's a really fascinating topic to me. It comes up in readings with people a lot. And I have a few clients who like to focus on that area specifically. So it's something that I love to hear about. And if you have any questions about it, I would love to know, so I can incorporate that into the class that I'm teaching, but also into some articles that I'm working on right now. So if you have any questions about that, anything at all, or even some interesting stories, feel free to share them in the comments, or you can send me a direct email through the contact form. It's that time of year, it's October, so the mystical, the magical, the mysterious, the veil between the other worlds, it's thin, it's all here, and it's one of my favorite times of year. And I love to invite people into that world even more. So definitely take me up on the offer. I would love to hear from you. All right, so let's look at the intuitive forecast. I've drawn 3 cards, and they are really nice cards. The first card we have is the Two of Cups, and it's definitely a card about connections, emotional connections, and empathy, and actually this idea of sharing, combining, and finding equilibrium and balance and common ground. And it shows 2 people holding cups together with the wand of Hermes, or I believe Mercury, which is also a symbol for the medical profession. And so this is an idea about connecting with people on a deeper level, and connecting with projects, or connecting with intentions on a deeper level, and really asking yourself, what are you giving your energy to, what are you giving your emotions to, is going to help guide you forward with this, especially as the week begins. You're going to definitely come up against some connections with people and situations that are going to ask you to go deeper, and you need to be able to answer the question of, do I want to go deeper or not? And really the bigger idea of, do I want to mix and mingle and contribute part of my essence with that particular thing, which is something we are all kind of experiencing right now with the presidential elections and some of the world events that are happening. We're being asked to look at our belief systems, our perspectives about the world, and what do we want to give our power to? What collective do we want to contribute to? So this is really a card that's drawing upon that same idea and asking you, what do you want to give your power to? What do you want to give your energy to? What or who do you want to connect with? And how does that have sway on your well-being, which we see here? And not only your well-being, but how fast, how easily, how quickly, how effortlessly things evolve and come in and manifest in your life. So the next card that we have is the World card, and it shows this beautiful woman who is suspended in the air. She's wrapped in a piece of fabric, and she holds 2 wands, and she's really a spirit of freedom, of completion, of experience. She's kind of floating in space, and she's at the beginning and the end of something in a lot of ways, and she's surrounded by 4 beautiful figures, which to me I always look at as our guides, our guardians, and really the 4 archangels, if that's something that you incorporate into your practice. And she's talking about, again, connection, completion. In this card, we get this idea of what do we want to connect to, and in this card, it gives us the feeling of we are connecting to something. And if we call upon our spiritual reserves, if we call upon our guides and the people that we trust as confidants and mentors and teachers, it will help inform us about how we would like to move forward. So now is a really good time to maybe cultivate a few moments for meditation and affirmations and just become still and silent. And what I like to do is I like to sit down and I like to say, Spirit Circle, my collective of celestial helpers, please come in, help me, guard me, guide me, give me insight, give me clarity, and show me what I need to know or where I need to go. And that's going to be a powerful way of being able to understand what you want to give your energy to, especially when you're faced with that at the beginning of this week. Now, the third card, which is very interesting to me in this mix, is also a Cups card. And it's the 8 of Cups. And it shows a man or a figure who is crossing some still waters at nighttime. He's heading toward a mountain, and he's kind of going into this uncharted territory, and he has a staff which is helping him walk, a walking stick. And behind him are cups that are lined up. And if you look closely, even though this is the 8 of Cups, it seems as though one is missing. So it gives us this feeling of going away, going on an adventure, going on an inward journey, much like we would think of as the hermit, and looking for something that we cannot find, or looking for something that's lost, looking for that missing piece. So what this feels like to me is that as the week begins, and as the week unfolds, we're faced with this idea of what do we want to connect to versus what do we not want to connect to, and what kind of journey do we need to go on in order to fulfill that connection, that space, that intention, that desire, that dream. So be gentle with yourself, be curious, and be willing to go on adventures. And to me, this is also about letting yourself do something fun. Go on a day trip. Go on a little journey over the weekend if you can. Let your Friday be a day of intention that you're going to go somewhere else and do something out of the ordinary. Because what you're going to find is something not hidden, but something not completely seen. And we see that here in the moon. And I love the moon because it's a reminder to tap into your lunar side, your creative, intuitive, expressive self. And that's going to be really positive for you in that it gives you some deep-seated wisdom and clarity about what it is that you want to do and how you can do it. So I invite you to take this information as you see fit. Let it really speak to your spirit. Let it guide you. Let it give you clarity. Hi, you would love some attention, wouldn't you? And I want you to ask yourself as this week begins, what is one thing that you want to work on? What is one intention that you have been faced with? One dream, one desire, one intention that is bubbling up, that is saying to you, hey, do you want to go deeper into this or do you want to let it go? And that can be something that someone else has presented to you face to face, or it could be something that your inner self has prompted. And if you would like to, no, I would like you to, please share that. Leave a comment and let us know, let me know, let me and baby Ali know what it is that you're working on this week. What's your intention for the week? What are you grappling with, or what are you curious about to go deeper into? Because there's big magic there. All right, visit me at ShaheenMiroInsights.com and check out the Aura Elixir post to win your own bottle of Aura Elixir. You'll love it. And if you have any questions about the spirit world and whatever that means for you, please share those with us. And I would love to talk to you personally. If you would like to get a look at your own life personally and do your own intuitive reading, getting a feel for your energetic story, the narrative your life is telling, is leading by, then contact me at ShaheenMiroInsights.com. I would love to work with you. All right, take care of yourself, keep being magical, dream of black cats, and do it up. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.